After a baby elephant was taken by a river, 3 members of their herd jumped to the rescue and saved it from drowning. People from all over the world suffer from accidents all the time. In fact, it's not uncommon to see a person getting injured every day. And because accidents are so common, we could easily find ourselves in a situation in which a person might need a hand. Like if there's a car accident, we tend to rush and see if the person or people inside the vehicle are okay. Most people would even try to save the individuals before waiting for something worse to happen. After all, it's in our nature. But does the same thing happen with animals? Are we as emphatic with them as we are with humans? Well, it really depends on the person. There are countless people in the world who love animals so much that they would even give their lives to save theirs. In general, people are emphatic to animals, and of course, they are more than willing to help. Take firefighters, for example. Not only do they risk their lives to put out fires, but also take the time to aid helpless creatures, such as cats and dogs who find themselves in difficult situations. A dog falling into a sewer drain, or a cat being on a tree so high that it is no longer possible to get down without getting harmed on the way, are just a couple of examples. People are in favor of helping these types of animals because it's often easy to do. However, when it comes to helping other types of animals, let's say a drowning elephant, for example, things change a little. Sometimes the intention is there, but the situation makes it difficult for people to actually be able to provide help. Thus, these animals have to find a way to help themselves, and that is what today's story is about. On the morning of September 11, 2018, a drone flying over southwestern China captured footage of a herd of Asian elephants attempting to cross a flowing river. Unfortunately, the current was too strong for a little calf who was soon carried away from the herd. The force in which the river was flowing posed a threat for the baby elephant. It was only a matter of time until the helpless animal drowned. Fortunately, members of the herd noticed the little calf being dragged away by the current and rushed to help. Time was of the essence, so they had to act fast. Soon, 3 elephants went on to pursue the drowning baby and managed to catch him before it was too late. Then, with their bodies, they surrounded the calf to protect him from the dangerous waters. It seemed as if the unfortunate situation was about to come to an end. However, Mother Nature had other plans. The 3 elephants tried their best to create a circle that would prevent the little calf from being dragged away by the current, but they couldn't do it fast enough. As a consequence, the river reclaimed its victim. The baby elephant once again floating in the dangerous river, and every time getting closer to meeting an unpleasant end. Nevertheless, the caring herd that almost saved the calf the first time did not give up, so they started to chase again. This time, the leader reaches the helpless baby elephant with its trunk. Such an action helps to slow down the calf and frees him from danger of the turbulent waters. Soon the remaining members of the herd catch up, and this time they form a blockade way faster than the last time. Being now accommodated, the trio of mammals managed to escort the baby most of the way across the river. But such a task proves to be somewhat challenging. As they were closing to the shore, the baby elephant was almost taken by the current once again. However, this time, the herd was prepared and directed the calf at an angle that quickly changed the course of things. The drone, which had been capturing the whole event, showed how the elephants managed to escort the baby to shore and pushed him through the tall grass. In the end, the herd of animals found their way to safety and moved away from the turbulent waters of the river. This heartwarming story is the perfect example of how elephants work together with their herd. Most importantly, it proves animals are not really that different from us. Just as humans, 4-legged creatures do also help others when they're in need. Unfortunately, just as us, animals are also constantly suffering from accidents. In fact, this is not the first time an event like this happened. On May 7, 2014, for example, a group of African elephants also prevented their calf from drowning in the dangerous waters of the Nairo River. And even though this story had a happy ending, we cannot say the same thing for hundreds of other elephants who unfortunately meet terrible ends due to the waters of flowing rivers. After all, mammals do have to cross such channels of water in order to move from one place to another.